Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is so nice to see you guys. My name is Chris and welcome to our Maplewood Island tour. I am so excited to get this tour done because I'm really ready to get started on my next island and do some decorating in the sunshine. And the snow, actually. I'm really ready for it. But anywho, we are standing here by Resident Services. As you can see, I just kind of fenced it in. This is, of course, where you will wake up if you decide to dream of my island. I will have some gifts here. I'm still debating on what I want for you guys. If it's going to be an outfit, spooky treats basket, stuff like that. Jury is, of course, like I said before, still out. But let me go ahead and bring you guys up the map. So as you can kind of see where everything is, for some reason my cursor's on the museum, but that is where I am, down in the beach right next to the dock. My house is not decorated. I thought about doing it, but I just don't have the mental capacity for it anymore. And as you will see, or as you saw, pardon, in some of the house renovations, I was definitely running out of brain juice. So anyway, we have a Coco right there with Pietro, and they are next door to the school and carnival. Lucky is kind of part of our entrance, which you will see here in a little bit. Kiki's in the shopping district. Petrie's up by the museum, which was one of the two builds that I ended up losing the videos for. The school, the editing software I was using before CapCut just glitched out on me and I couldn't get the video back. I tried emailing support for who I was using and I never heard anything back. And then the museum, 4K capture just ended up closing on me. I didn't touch it. My cats were nowhere near the keyboard. I just looked up and saw my background of Hogwarts from Hogwarts Legacy instead of my Animal Crossing screen. So that was a bummer because I was almost done. And I was not tearing it back down to do everything all over again. Anyway, we've got Rattle down there next to his own personal beach. He's by the hospital. We have Muffy right there next to the restaurant factory, which you guys saw a video for. And then Anka is right there. You can see where, of course, everything else is. I did put the campsite up by the school. Did not end up decorating around it. I just didn't feel like it. I felt like it would overwhelm the space, and that whole beach actually is not decorated with anything. Now, my whole idea for that is that Cap'n, now as I have stated in the very first video, everybody who is on this island has passed on. They're ghosts. They are not part of the living anymore. We still don't know why. We'll get to that. But my whole idea for this is that Captain goes through and cleans this one beach. He used to do a lot of business on this island, so he keeps this one beach clean, but he doesn't go any further into the island. He's too scared. He stays where he can roughly dock his boat. Of course, obviously, he's normally obviously by the dock itself, but there are rocks and stuff he could land on. He doesn't go any further, though, which I thought was a pretty cool touch. So, we're going to get out of the map, and I'm going to show you guys around. It was, of course, raining. I was actually quite excited to find rain. So, we will start here at the entrance. And I am going to do a second island tour video after this. Somebody commented a while ago on one of the very first island tours I ever posted where I wasn't talking because I didn't have a microphone, that she really enjoyed just that because it was quick and to the point. So I'm going to go ahead and do that too. As you can see, I ended up with a orange airport, and then the flag I ended up just finding on criteria search. I think I looked up like Halloween flag or something like that, but I thought it was really cute, very fitting. And then you can kind of see one of the beaches right there. We will get to that here in a little bit. But coming right here, you can see our entrance. Now with the entrances, like the very first part of the entrance, I like to have both sides matching. I can do, and I have done entrances where both sides don't match, but I kind of prefer if they do this. So as you can see, everything is very dark. We've got a lot of blacks. There's not a lot of color other than orange. You can see a little bit from some of the bushes. I don't use a ton of bushes, but I do use a few, and actually I believe this is the only spot where I use the hedges. I just never got around to using them again. But we'll come up this way and we will cross the street, and welcome to Lucky's last stop. So of course Lucky's house is here. He's sleeping right now. He has a little tool cart and a toolbox. He's got a broken down car, which we'll just, I guess, go ahead and turn on because why not? You got the power stone and the candle in here. You can light a candle for a loved one who has passed on. You can try and do a seance so you can, you know, summon them from the other side if you wish to speak with them. We'll go up the stairs and we come to the island graveyards. This was one of the first spots I used the Valiant statue. I love this thing. I absolutely love it. And here we have all of the gravestones, and of course, 3 a.m. Hopefully it doesn't stop raining. But as you can see, we have our villager photos. So like I said, everybody who lives on this island is not here anymore. So we have Anka and Kiki right here, Pietro and Muffy are right next to each other, Coco and Lucky, and then we have Petrie and Rattle. I wasn't thinking about that. I was doing this voiceover on this app instead of CapCut. Now we're going to have the game music, but that's okay. Here we have just a little, like, rest stop. You got a drink machine. You can get yourself a snack. You can make a phone call if you need to. Just some decayed trees, some plant partitions. Got these haunted scooters all over the place. Who knows what's driving them? We just don't know. So there's resident services, which we saw. We're going to go down this way into the shopping district, which has, again, just a little seating area. I did not go through and clean up anything because I was like, you know what? This is supposed to be an island where everybody's dead. So why clean up? So there's going to be weeds, there's sticks, the rocks I didn't destroy, there's going to be fossils, but anyway. And next to, or in front of, I guess, we have this first section of beach that I decorated with some of the rusted yachts and some construction scaffolding. There's a ton of oil barrels, pirate barrels, barrels themselves, a lot of creepy skeletons. Here we have Nooks, which just has some pumpkins, trash can, trash bags, a mailbox. We have a little parking lot right here, which is just full of bikes. And this little spot with a couple of trees. Another spot on the beach I decorated. This has a broken down car. Some poison bottles, because you never know what killed all these skeletons around here. We have Abel's right here. Just, again, a couple more pumpkins, a mailbox, the wedding candles. This section of the beach is not decorated. It's just got, you know, seashells on it. The rocks aren't decorated. That's fine. You can see some weeds. Here we have Kiki's Potions shop. Unfortunately, she is also sleeping, but you guys saw the interior in the house renovations video. So she has poison bottles, her little cauldron out here, a spinning wheel, because why not? Then a little sign. And that is actually it for the shopping district. So we are going to go this way. And here we have a bus stop. I don't know if you can quite see that from where I was in resident services, but that is what that is. This was just an apartment building. Kind of needed to fill in some space. It's decorated with, of course, pumpkins, barrels, the wedding candles. There's a cruiser bike, trash bags. There's a lot of that stuff that was used as decoration. And then we go this way, and we come to Anka's fortune telling. So, of course, she is also asleep, unfortunately. But she runs a little fortune telling stall, and she's got, you know, some tarot cards, some potion bottles that she got from Kiki. Of course, a couple skeletons, power stone, which, oh, I can reach. You know, the standard. And we'll go up this this way, and I'll show you guys the hospital, or not the hospital, that's on the other side of the island. Here we come to the museum, which was the only spot I used water terraforming. Again, we've got the Valiant statues. This is the museum parking lot. Oh, CJ. Great. Anyway, this is the parking lot for the museum. As you can see, it's been taken over again by barrels, trash, skeletons. Well, here we've got the peninsula with just a couple of trees. Some trees that didn't grow because nobody's here to tend to them. Projection screen that has nothing playing on it. This rock is decorated with the lighthouse, more broken down vehicles, barrels. Let me get out of here. And I will show you, actually let me show you this stuff here real quick. We'll work our way back around and come back to that. So this was just another apartment building. This was just kind of a space filler. I had planned to fill that bottom section with trash and tires and stuff, but my island's already lagging so badly when you're trying to sprint, I did not want to make it worse. So again, we've got, broken down car. There is a simple panel with a door on the side, but of course with the tree you can't see it, so like this is somebody's car they were fixing up before they croaked, I guess, for lack of a better term. And we have the barber shop. This actually turned out to be one of my favorite builds. I just love how dark it is with the lab chairs, the operating carts, or operating room carts, excuse me, pumpkins, all the fun stuff. You go this way, and of course you come to, and you can see the lag kind of starting. I don't know if it'll, that's okay. But we have our restaurant with our menu sign and some pies, meat pies. You can do the wigglies and get back here, which is where we come to our factory, which is where Muffy is using the bodies to create these meat pies. So like I said in the video, thanks Sweeney Todd Demon Barber of Fleet Street with Mrs. Lovett and her meat pies. So that's what is back here. There's a windowing machine for, a couple of them for grinding things up. Stove for cooking, gurneys, IV pole, medicine chests, all that jazz. We're gonna get back out of here because those gears are very loud. Oh, Muffy, what do you want? Oh, she's gonna give us a reaction. Well, why not? Disagreement. Yes, I disagree with you talking to me right now. I love Muffy, but sometimes these villagers just have horrible timing. Anyway, we come over here to Muffy's house. She has a little bit of a deck with a rocking chair and a fire pit. You never know what she's cooking over that. Her house, again, she has a cruiser bike, broken down car. I love the horns. I know, I'm weird. Across from her house, oh, she's going inside. Probably going to, yep, she's just going to bed. Okay. And across from her house, right next to the graveyard, behind Lucky's, we actually just have a little seating area with some bonfires. We have another bus stop, and then we come to our parking lot, which there you can see the lag. This side lags so badly. But here we have our school. So this is Maplewood University. This build is interactive, so you can walk inside of it. There's an incline on either side, so we're going to go up and take a look. And this first side is a classroom. I'm probably doing some form of advanced math, which I hate, so we're not going to stay there. This is just some lockers. Again, snack machine, drink machine. And here we have just a little library with some alcoves where you can study. I don't know. Oh, that was open. Okay, I thought it was closed. Ignore me. And then inside, I had left these empty after I had done the build because I wasn't sure what I wanted in them yet. But inside the wide display cases, I just filled with bugs. So there's lots of cicadas, lots of beetles, tarantula, scorpion, spider on this side. Just to kind of make it a little bit more creepy, you know? down the incline, we come to the carnival, which of course this is run by Pietro. Coco is our teacher. So it's very loud, got everything moving. You can get some popcorn, you can get some cotton candy, you can play some games, there's trains. I actually have 3 trains or something going around. You can't sit on these, unfortunately. And here's our campsite, you know, just kind of lonesome and off to the side in the dark. You can see this little section right here is just weeds, rocks, fossils. That filled in on its own while I was time traveling. It's like, you know what? That's perfect. Thumbs up. We're just going to leave it. Then over here we come to Coco's, who of course is sleeping. She doesn't have a ton of decorations. And then Pietro, I almost said Petrie. We're not to her house yet. Pietro is over here. Him and Coco actually share a small little deck that they have decorated. And right down here we just have a little display seating area if you want to take a picture. This is right behind Muffy's house. We just filled this in with some trees and bushes off camera because that is very boring to watch. And then Pietro actually also runs the community pumpkin patch. So we've got all these pumpkins grown in. If you want, help yourself, I suppose. And then we come to Petrie's house, who of course is also sleeping. I mean, it is 3 o'clock in the morning. And she is our mad scientist. So you never know what she's doing with the conveyor belt, the gears, all the barrels, the skeletons, the bucket. I mean, what could that be catching? You never know. And then let me hurry around. Why am I taking the long way? Okay, nope, back this way. We were about to head back towards the barber shop. That's just taking the long way. We'll cut through the school have to cut through the school, actually, because there's no other way to get back down this way since I've got everything blocked off. And we'll go out this way, so you can see there's a second incline over here. Like I said, everything's just filled in with weeds because they had nowhere else to go. And coming down this way, we come to our hospital. Now we've got a bus stop right here, and then just the hospital. This build is not interactive. I just didn't have the room, and so all you can do is just walk up to the doors. But I thought it was kind of cute. Just filled in with some pumpkins. There's a pumpkin. Let me see if I can get back here so I can show you guys. Well, you can see the candles. Aha, there we go. The way I had the doors because of the gazebo was all kinds of screwy, so I just ended up filling that in with a decorative pillar. And this is my house over here. Like I said, it is not decorated. I might go in and turn off the lights. You never know. Like I said, Captain keeps this beach pretty clean, but he is afraid to go any further than the river mouth. So across the river is kind of where stuff gets messy. Have just a little cafe here next to the hospital. You know, your doctor might want to stop and get something to drink before he goes and finds himself a patient to test on. This is Rattle's house. He is home. He is awake. He's probably crafting. I'm not going to go in there right now. But this is his beach. His beach got the most decoration, and I thoroughly enjoyed this one. Decayed trees, poison bottles, skeletons, you know, cars, whole nine. I love horns. I am such a child. But we leave his house, and we come back up to Lucky's, and then we have just a small little post office. Again, filler area. Because I was very much running out of ideas. But that is going to be everybody. That is going to be everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this island tour. I'm going to go ahead and get editing and exporting and stuff done. Go film the other island tour without any talking in case nobody wants to listen to me. I don't blame you. And then, I actually think I'm going to go ahead and get started on getting my Christmas island going. So I will see you guys in the next video where we will start our... Well, how am I going to do this? Let's see. I will think about it and let you guys know. Anyway, I will see you guys in my next video where we will be on a totally different island and in the snow. And I hope you guys have a great day. Have a great month of November. A lot of November is just going to be other game videos since I have so much to do for December. So I will see you guys then. Hope you all have a great day, a great week, a great month, and I will see you guys next time. Happy Halloween!